Hey, what's up guys, this is DCS. Relapse kind of asked me to do a little quick scoping tutorial to the COD series, so here it goes. We're going to start out with kind of like basics, you know, drag scope, black scope, stuff like that. Right here, if you'll notice, just kind of line a shot up, drag in, simple shit. Left trigger, right trigger, that kind of stuff. This is my boy Ferocious Toys, he's kind of helping me out. And again, same thing, just scope in, drag over, and the next one will be a little bit quicker. That way you got an idea. COD 4 is kind of simple, MW2 is kind of simple, but when we get into Black Ops, it's just a little bit harder than these two, of course. I know a lot of people, especially on this channel, already know how to quick scope. Of course, that's why you're subscribed to it or whatever. And right here on your no scopes, if you'll see like the crosshairs bouncing and shit, when the crosshairs are opened up and then they come back down, as soon as they close down and you shoot, most of the time, especially in COD 4, you're going to hit your no scopes. Not so much in MW2 unless you're rocking steady aim. And that's kind of a way to do a no scope. Now we're in MW2. I'm using Marathon. I'm not really a sleight of hand sniper. It's kind of easy. Gets on my nerves. We're just kind of fucking around for the most part. But with MW2, I mean, you just kind of want to get a feel of everything. The speeds are more or less the same with MW2, COD 4, and Black Ops. And you'll see that later on. Black Ops is just a little bit quicker in scoping in and shit. But for the most part, the speeds are the same. If you compare Marathon, Bandolier, I mean, COD 4, you don't really have anything to speed up your scope. MW2, you got sleight of hand. Black Ops, there's not really anything to speed up your scope either. And I get host shotted, as usual. This host is horrible. This is bullet lag right there. But for most of you guys, I mean, you already know how to quick scope. You're probably 10,000 times better now. Right here, see the shot comparison? Those are lined up from point to point. On the right, Black Ops. The middle was MW2. And the left was COD 4. But right here, you got, I'm a variable sniper. You can zoom in. You got 2x zoom, 4x zoom. If you don't know what that means, you know, look it up. It's in real life sniping. Yes, I know about real life sniping. You have these zooms as well on your scope. But now, what I'm trying to like figure out is where I want to be on my zoom. It just really depends on the map. Reg snipers just don't really apply to you. If you don't know what a reg sniper is, it's just a reg scope sniper. But right now, usually, typically, I'm playing on 4x zoom. I know Predator and a few others put tutorials out. I'll use 2x zoom. I don't really like 2x zoom. But if you'll look, the L96 has a sway, and I think my joystick was kind of drifting. But when you scope in, the first time it'll go to the left, the second time it'll go to the right, just like that. And it's so inconsistent. And your no scopes are pretty inconsistent as well, unless you're, you know, it seems like a private match you hit more no scopes. That's a lot easier, but you can't really work your crosshairs like you can on the other ones. That's probably the only down part about this game, is there's no consistency, and I don't know why the fuck you threw a grenade at me, but I threw it back. So I'm changing teams, scoping in, getting my 4x zoom. And if you don't know how to do that, you scope in with variable, hit BB. And right here I'm just showing you how much the play in the scope is. Like, it never really zooms in straight on the target. It seems like it's a lot more accurate after the patch, because at first it was just, there was that big sway. And if you'll scope in and kind of get yourself to where you want to be, let it drag. It's not a hard scope. Yes, you can black scope on this game. Man, I fell right there.
But it seems like what helps me out, especially right here, you'll see me, if you Y and then shoot, you'll get a lot more consistency out of your shot. The scope tends to go more straight. But thanks guys, thanks for watching. You know, sub to SniperLeaderboards if you haven't already and you're watching this video. And that's about it guys, I'm out.